Welcome back. Hello. We're going to do some makeup here, so.
Yes. All right. Yeah. So we're kind of doing this like a cooking show a little bit. We're going to have the prep work, and then we're going to have the finished product. So my dear friend Carla here, with the camera, Carla. She's going to be our demo model, kind of giving you guys an idea of the beginning of stages of how to get the latex applied and stuff like that. So as you guys can see here, simple toilet paper. And all I did is I took it, you kind of want to separate. One ply is usually the best because it just meshes with the rest of the skin really well. But what I'm taking is just small, thin strips like this. And if you don't have liquid latex, that's totally fine. You can use Elmer's glue. It works just as well. But so as you guys can see on this side, I've actually kind of already created some flesh through here. And what I'm doing is just kind of pulling this away from the skin, and all it is the liquid latex with the tissue built up on it.
Wow. Okay.
And so what I'm doing is just kind of ripping this away. I'm torturing her a little bit, but I think she likes it. Yeah. Woo! And there's our ripped flesh right there. So I'm going to show you guys how I create that. Carla, if you'll go ahead and turn this way for me here so everybody can see. This stuff smells delightful. I'm going to tell you right now. So basically what I'm doing is I'm applying in the area that I'm going to actually apply my tissue to. And you can create different kinds of effects, like ripped mouths and, you know, if you wanted a ripped off eyeball or whatever, this is a great place to start. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the liquid latex right through here.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and we'll come above the lip here. I'll kind of see if we have enough time, I'm going to show you guys how we do the ripped lip. Our finished product has the ripped lip look going on. So this is actually kind of cool because the Joker, I know the new movie's coming out with Jared Leto. You guys help me with this, please. This is where I lose my nerd credentials. But it's the one with Harley Quinn and all those guys in it. Suicide Squad, thank you so much. So in that, you know, like I think they're kind of combining the two looks of, you know, the Jack Nicholson Joker, and then they're taking the Heath Ledger and kind of merging them together with Jared Leto. So this is going to be kind of actually, I think, a really popular cosplay this year. So with that being said, I'm taking my tissue, I'm going to apply it right there on top of my latex. If it doesn't quite stick, that's okay. We're going to come around the edges and just make it flush with the rest of the skin. And like I said, this stuff smells absolutely delightful. You're about to find out in a minute. Just how wonderful.
You ready? You excited? You ready?
Mm-hmm. Kind of makes you want tuna fish.
Oh, lovely.
Oh boy. Oh, I can't make my model laugh. So what I'm doing is just taking a generous amount of the latex and just applying it over the tissue. So this same effect can be done. You're taking Elmer's glue in the same kind of concept. I don't know if you guys ever did as a child, but I did. I used to sit there in class completely bored, and I would take the bottle of Elmer's glue and put it on my entire hand, and then peel it off.
I was doing that just the other day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same concept that we're creating here. And we got to try really hard not to make her laugh or smile too much because we want this to dry in a really good spot. And generally liquid latex, this one right here I'm using Graftobian, which I purchase most of my products from Makeup Mania, which is in Denver. It's off of 44th and Lowell. Graftobian, Ben Nye, those are generally the two product lines that I use quite a bit of. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of let that dry, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over on the other side. I'm going to kind of show you how to create dead flesh. We know that when somebody starts to decompose, we're dealing with a lot of the like blood.
Microphones
I'm stuck.
are great, aren't they?
It's okay. Yep. There we go. Yes. She's going to work with me. All right. So when we're creating dead flesh, what we're doing is the blood's leaving away from the skin. So actually it kind of helps if you want to become a really great makeup artist to understand the anatomy and the physiology behind, you know, human anatomy. So what I'm going to be doing is, as you can see throughout here, I don't know if you're catching this very well on screen, but creating dead flesh, I'm taking a combination. This is called a death wheel. This is from Ben Nye. And so what the death wheel does is it has your yellow, your greens, your blues, and it's going to help you in creating that cool undertone that happens when the body starts to decompose. So what I'm doing is I'm taking green and yellow and kind of combining the two. I'm going to take a little bit of blue. And what I'm kind of doing is I'm just kind of like creating some random little splotches here, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the death flesh tone and go over this to blend. And what this is going to do is it's going to create what looks like bruised skin, decay. Especially like around the ripped skin areas, we're going to start getting a little bit more with the blue because we're creating some bruising. So this death wheel comes in really handy in helping to create that effect of bruised skin, of damaged nerves. So once we've done our dead flesh, another thing that's kind of a nice added little treat is to create veins. So what I'm doing is same palette, taking blue, and with the tip of a brush here, just gently drawing on veins, because those are starting to become exposed. So kind of created a little bit up through the top here. You guys can see those a little bit right in through there. Your eye looks blue, Carla. It's awesome. So now that we've gotten this side to dry quite a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking some tweezers here, and go ahead and gently open your mouth a little bit for me, Carla. Perfect. This is where we're going to start ripping this away. Oh, yeah. Rip, rip, rip. And that's how we're going to be creating that ripped lip effect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and create some dimension. Coming in and darkening her through here. And then if you want to get really creative, you can, you know, do teeth and stuff like that and get really creative with it. And just fancy it up as much as you want. So I'm going to let you guys kind of mess around with some liquid latex.
Ready?
So I've got some strips cut
ready?
right here for you.
I'm prepared.
So go ahead and lay down like a thin layer. Start off with like the cheek area. That's always a good place to start because you have kind of a big palette right there.
Are you ready, resident nerd?
I am.
You about to get
You
zombified?
excited that this is what you volunteered yourself for?
I'm prepared.
Okay, now you can't laugh for the rest of the show.
Great.
Very nice. So as she's working on her latex application over there, I'm going to be demonstrating some different bloods. So this is actually one of my favorites. It comes out around Halloween time, and it's at the spirit stores, so it's actually quite easy to pick up. But it's just a vampire blood. The reason why I love this so much is the way that it dries. Whoa, hi, air conditioning.
There's air conditioning. Great, I'll grab those.
So there's the vampire blood. We have the Ben Nye stage blood, and then they have flesh blood, which is a little bit thicker. So if you're wanting more of that like goopy, more like actual like intestines or gob coming out type stuff. So it's kind of cool. You can create those looks. So what I'm going to actually show you guys right through here is Miss Carla on the other side. I'll have you turn towards me. We're going to kind of paint her up through here because her skin just got ripped away.
You might need to rip some off.
So I'm coming in underneath her like ripped flesh through here. And we're going to give the appearance of like all the skin here has just been ripped down.
So we've got about 5 minutes to show us this awesomeness.
Okay, so we'll just apply some blood, and then we'll be like the cooks in the kitchen. We'll bring out the finished product.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and look on
The
up, my
science of
darling.
television.
Some blood. Oh, so lovely. That dripped
much
down
realer now.
nicely. There we go. Bloody her up. Quite lovely.
Fun, fun.
There you go. You got some beautiful ripped skin. You look quite lovely, my dear. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch out our models here. Thank you, Miss Carla. And we're going to bring on Miss Ari. She's our finished product zombie here. So what you're seeing here is dead flesh, hanging flesh. So with Miss Ari here, we've created the severed lip look.
Yes.
We've got some teeth showing right through there.
Ooh.
So and we've created the veiny look on the neck there. So she's looking pretty dead. I think she looks pretty awesome. She would terrify me if I didn't know that was makeup otherwise.
So we're curious how you did the teeth. How did you go about making it? So
That was actually by accident. I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool if there was teeth. So I just grabbed, actually this palette is one of those palettes you could pick up around Halloween time at Walgreens. And really all it is it's just a cream palette, and what it has on it is just like, you have kind of a dark burgundy, a red, a white, and a black, which are really all the colors that you need when you're creating like the zombie look. So I just went through in through the mouth area through here, applied some black, and then just with a smaller, finer toothbrush, yes, applied some white, and just creating some teethies for her.
Cool.
So kind of a fun look. So as you guys can see here, some contouring is basically what I'm doing. So I'm just creating some like depth, the like sunken in and hollowed look. A lot of these can be created with just simple eyeshadow palettes. Like everything you can buy to create a zombie look can be purchased at Walgreens or the drugstore or wherever. How are we doing?
I think you look pretty cool.
I think it looks pretty great.
I think
yeah.
you need some more up on the top.
I think you were smart though. Look, you left kind of a lip, so when this dries, it's gonna be easy for you to kind of
there
rip
we
that
go.
away. Yeah. So, anything else that I could tell you guys about?
How
with
long did
Ari?
it take you to put that together?
This actually, I've mastered my zombie looks. I think I have them down to about 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Once you get used to like your drying time with your latex, you know exactly your application that you're gonna do. A lot of times too, you can go onto YouTube and just find tons of tutorials on different ways. One of the ones that's my new favorite is the lip one.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah. I want to start getting into, people are creating like small faces. I don't know how they're
Ooh.
doing it, but it's looking like the mouth like up here and the nose is
Oh,
up
that's
here.
weird.
They're really cool looks, and all it is like contouring. Juan Benito is, he's from Colorado. He's been doing all those like, he's done like Beyonce and
Oh,
like
wow.
just any celebrity that you can think of. And all it is contouring.
Wow,
Contouring and
cool.
lighting, and it's pretty fascinating.
Pretty-
So what you can do here after you've already created this, we should be pretty dry. Oh no, we're not quite there, but that's okay. You can start lifting this away, and that's really cool because
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
as
There
you
we
can see,
go.
once you start layering on your latex, you do start to get that kind of like ripped, fleshy look.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
So what
falling
you
off.
would do is you would just go in through here with like a regular makeup palette. And you can do like more natural looks. You don't have to create the dead skin look. You know what I mean? It's really totally up to your imagination, whatever you'd like to do.
Sweet.
So coming in here and painting your tissue so that it looks more like skin.
Now, an equally important question as to how to put it on is how do you remove this once you're done?
So every latex is different. Generally with the latex that I use, simple soap and water. They also create spirit gum, which is a product by Ben Nye that's actually designed to remove anything that's like adhesive to the skin. Yeah, you want to be a little bit careful. Usually a lot of times too, you can use like 90% alcohol
Cool.
to remove it because it just kind of dries out the oiliness that's in the liquid latex. But yeah, there's just really all it is it's like painting on the flesh. You know what I mean? You're creating contouring.
Well, as amazing as this looks, we are unfortunately slowly but surely running out of time.
No!
I know.
Cheers.
So-
I know, because you look awesome.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
so,
can we bring everyone on?
Yeah,
and
come
thank you
on,
all
come
for
on.
joining us today.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the social media. Thank you.